Don't think it's going to be a tank top here. It's going to be something way more devious.
Okay. Twisted Fate locked in.
That's a lot of Mercs value.
That's a lot of Mercs value. That is a lot of side lane.
Two are the supports just fighting with the enemy jungle level 1.
I'm sorry. The game starts at level 1, bro. Don't you remember that? You're quoting perks earlier. You can't just wait till 20 minutes. The game starts at level 1.
That's what Umajan said, yeah. Shout out to Umajan.
Umajan. There it is.
No flash.
Oh, I cannot believe that hit the wall. No flash. Fiesta's dead.
Welcome to the LEC, baby.
And you know what? Welcome, and hey.
So Linces is now the one.
It's 2 minutes in and they almost have 1,000 gold. Yes,
can he get the mega?
Gold
no, he
card.
can't. He can't.
Up. He's level 3. Red buff. Nowhere for him to go. Kana will fall.
Is it execute? No, it's a trade kill. Still denied.
They're not able to find it on that first ulti.
Hold that thought. Oh my god, he's got flipped.
What's this? The flip back there. He's trapped himself in the Thunderdome, and I don't think that's where he wants to be. Yike now moving in, waiting. Says, no matter where you go, I will follow. Good look from Yike.
Nice that he holds it.
Maybe once, but like almost never. No.
Is this how? I feel like they get.
This is how it feels to be a top laner. Yes. Bot lane doesn't matter. Finally, it's happened. It's Fiesta. Learning that support does matter. Bucio. Level 9 Casio does not matter. Now moving into contest. It looks like next Drake. Case here determined to get it. That's the ulti. Nowhere for them to go. Pull the trigger on the Karza. Bucio now ready for the fall. How long is the cooldown on hookshot wall dive? The only question he has to ask himself, because Fleshy's still just level 5. Gonna fall down in the Chaos Storm.
Why this comp by KC so strong? The range of engage, their pick potential with the Camille, with the Nocturne, and all the damage of the mages and their CC. It's just nothing Vitality can do. As Fiesta flashes in their mid lane, Yehu tries to go out here. Looks, doesn't get stunned.
Flashed out.
Okay, just flash out.
Trades flash for flash in the end, has a bit of control over mid, but Yike is ready to threaten. Bucio is also on the way in.
Oh, goes wide there. I don't know if Yike can do this. He has to be a little bit careful here.
Because now Fleshy can follow. Ooh, Shattering Strike not hitting. That's a bit awkward.
That would probably be a flash if that's connected, but Fiesta, he's still going. Look at him, he's so hungry, he's so voracious. Going into Yike's jungle, flashes out now, finally. And he's gonna relax a little bit.
I mean, good on Fiesta for pushing the advantage there, but now Nako is gonna be in trouble.
Can he predict the E? Where will he hop? When will he hop? How will he hop?
Auto, hook, he's dead.
Okay, wasn't that impressive? I mean, good job by Bucio holding the hook
The only way that you can mess that up is by not just walking at him menacingly until he's forced to jump out.
Nako's had a tough game this game. He's just been the target of all of Casey's efforts. Whether it's Yike going in for an early dive top, whether it's Bucio roaming up there with this Camille. It's been a sad Gnar gameplay so far, and Kana's gold lead is just brewing. He's now 1.7k gold up against this Gnar.
And it's so tough for Vitality because, again, you're bringing in a new player. We don't expect you to hit the ground running in week 1, but this is a KC who went to MSI, immediately went to EWC, stayed in Paris now to play week 1. And yes, they are empowered by the crowd, but this is the most weary KC you're ever going to get to play.
No flash.
And they are beating the hell out of you right now. Interrupt onto Bucio with the satchel charge from Karza, it looked like.
Yes.
Does mean that nothing else is going to happen there.
I mean, it's as you say, but usually with a new team, when you watch a team that has just made a roster change, you don't expect them to be fantastic, but you want to see those seeds. You want to see the seeds of those roster changes.
And now it's a seed of Yike's demise. Sown there by Nako, but it's going to cost him because Kana is so strong. The condo is there, the chain CC is there. Gold card going to connect, but not enough to finish it. Kana 1.5 items is strong. Bucio? Okay. Look away. Got a lot quieter here in Paris for some reason. It's hard to put my finger on it.
Must be the wind.
You can see a grin on Bucio's face. That was a big punt, and now Fiesta running in onto Kliss. Kliss trying to side up, turns around to face him.
But he missed the Q, Dracos.
He did miss the Q. Kliss, oh my god, he's nasty with it. He's dancing on him. Okay, whoever wins this just has infinite aura. Kliss running. Kliss, oh! We're in Paris. Fiesta gets the kill. Yehu going, the fight's never stopped. Oh my, okay. Nako on the way, running him down, looking for the hyper proc. Yike is also here.
Running away.
I can't believe you said we're in Paris, bro. Okay. Casey's still, honestly,
I mean, they're
still gold. They're still stomping. Uh-oh, Yike. Driver's license time.
Ryan Gosling.
Here we go.
He drives.
Here we go. Olivia Rodrigo, driver's license. He's got it.
Amazing.
There he goes.
Casey's engage goes in a little bit too deep.
Oh, hold that thought. Ulti out from Nocturne, the Paranoia, locking up. Good flash comes out from Nocturne, but
yeah, I mean, the side in front
is 5v5. They're so far behind in gold that it's hard for them to win any other skirmishes. Although Lince is going in, has locked Kana in the Thunderdome. Kana should drop down here. Another EQ from Lince. No! Gang! Oh, God!
And then he drags himself away from out-attack range. Doesn't end up getting one more out-attack in because he's stuck in the drag animation.
It's so hard.
I mean, in the end, they have to either give the red buff or give their bot tier 1. And probably because the jungler is the shot caller now, they took the red buff and gave the bot tier 1.
Yeah,
or tier 2.
Which is tough.
Yeah.
Again, fail pretty catastrophically. The other will just kill your entire backline.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to have flash.
Which is why they're going after Karza now, who's immediately forced to flash. Flash from Kana doesn't make it over the wall. If Karza lives, it's a disaster. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. All plans. All plans.
I mean, it's a nice pick onto Karza. What can you do?
It balls you to death, and you're like, okay, I can see how this might have been a bad idea.
Absolutely. Great.
Yeah, by Vitality trying to pet the tiger or the panther or whatever. Is Nako walking in here for some reason, getting quite low. Now that is
this is comboed in because they
a nice backstep actually from KC to just pull off the bear, and now they're forcing Lince to flash out.
Nagi's so low.
We spent like 8 minutes in the previously on Dragon Ball Z screen there, like just really letting people know the story until now. Now we've got the next chapter. So KC get Baron. It's completely uncontested. Again, we said this a lot at MSI. It still is true. Baron is weaker than it.
They have no wave there, and they don't really hit the towers very hard and fast. When they will, like, it's not like if they're left alone for 10 seconds with a target.
Bye, Fiesta. Yeah, good damage. Running for his life. Ulti. Nocturne is ulted on the bot side, just to make sure he can seal the Drake. Walk up on the Linces is there. That's another ulti. Down he goes. Folks, live in the energy of the KC fans, because they are excited about every kill, and I love that for them. But this one right here, done and dusted. Vitality cannot do anything. Oh, there's an indicator that there's a man in the bush there, no? Oh, Busio's dead. Well, they got their revenge on Busio.
I guess they knew about the flash. Busio goes a little bit too deep there. Felt a little bit confident. But in the end, you still have Baron. You're gonna set up your side lanes. Kana is even farming his own jungle right now. He's just trying to pad his stats a little bit, you know. Get that GD. I mean, they could not dive him, because it's hard to dive the Casio or the Ziggs, but they're trying.
He has to put about forward. Continuing to threaten. There's still 3 cannon minions shooting. He will kill one as Blisk walks that way then. It's the full court press for KC. They're split up entirely, but Vitality don't want to concede any of these towers, so now they're in a position where they're going to concede all of them, it would seem.
Yeah, flash burn by Linces makes it hard to engage here. Stun goes out.
Stun, instantaneous kill. Ulti does not connect. Nice flash from Yai.
Like that.
Kana now TPing in. They need to respect the Ziggs, though. Karza does a lot of damage. You can see Kana chunked out, but in the meantime, Busio solo killing the top lane. Inhibitor tower. Mid lane inhibitor down. Bot lane inhibitor about to fall. Knock back onto Yike. He still has GA, though.
Yeah, Nako here tries to find anything he can.
Goes in for Kana. Big shutdown. 1,000 gold back. Now, oh, that's Ulti coming in for Busio as he solo kills.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
You know, the teams that have helped organizing them. Shout out KC, shout out MCoy.
Absolutely.
It's just unfortunate for Fiesta because it's not good for him. He probably would have liked to ease in. You know, play some stuff in the Riot Games arena, play some stuff in the Berlin studio. One tick up with a couple hundred people, not a lot of thousands.
I mean, especially because you see how comfortable KC are. You see how fast they play. From level 1, they were on him from the start of the game. Basically, they have targeted him.
Vitality can't really be here to contest this. Their base is getting pushed in, and now KC are just circling them.
Flashes just looks like the guy that sits in the park feeding the
gold card
sparrows. Wait, I don't know that thought.
Yeah. Ulti misses. And again, at this point in the game, there is nothing Vitality Vitality can do,
I mean, they can't do
it
anything.
will look good. Like,
Yeah.
we can laugh and we can meme, but like, if you hold that moment against Linces, you're a clown. Because like, there's nothing he can do,
No,
bro.
of course not. I was just laughing at Feshi just walk up the back pit and the ward, and they clear it. And the ward, and they clear it. Yeah, he was just sitting there, putting down wards, trying to get some kind of vision. Now, Kaza goes for the ghost.
Again, 37 minutes, Ocean Soul, Baron empowered KC, 15,000 gold advantage, just about. They have been running the Rift since level 1, and the 1 or 2 good looks that Vitality have had have just not balanced the scales in their favor whatsoever. An incredibly dominant game 1 from KC thus far. Likely to just finish it here. Vitality sent back to the drawing board. Not the debut that they were hoping for as Busio goes in to kill Karzi. Everybody dying on the side of Team Vitality. And while Paris goes wild, there's not much left to say in this game 1. KC simply better. Moving up 1-0 in the series.
You know, even at the end there, Fiesta tried to R-flash all of KC, and all 3 players of KC backstep the Casio to not game. That's all I'm saying.
This is a 6 Silas support game. Instead, we're going to Elise.
Okay. Okay, Fleshy, I wasn't familiar with your game. I like this. Securing, because we said earlier, right?
Yeah. Or excuse me, KC are clearly able to force that wave in, which means that Yike can feel pretty good about the bot half of his jungle. And since he started on the top side, this first clear trade should be good. As Nako now committing for a bit more. Flash in, auto to finish it. Well played from Nako to find the...
He's gonna see now that his chickens are
question
gone.
mark pings.
Yeah. He's trying to sneak this, but it's very risky.
Ooh. Fleshy committing a bit onto the clone there.
He wasn't spotted though.
Ooh, heal to try and
looking for him.
Fleshy gonna have to come right back down. Yike now going all in onto Linces. Call the pack, not there. Linces nowhere to go. Cannot get over the wall, and Yike gonna grab the kill. Yike already with a bit of a lead. And you can see Kalist pulling a little bit ahead in bot lane. A lot of that is just the additional gold from Cole, as he's been stacking that one up nicely. But the Lucian, early Lucian, not getting them lane control. The late Elise not getting them kill pressure. And none of the picks that Vitality have gone for here have really given them a sure that he can get around a lot of those spells.
Can they die? There's barely any armor items, but it's still at the end of the day, Exante.
Sidestep on Q3 is good. Yike just going for a bit of poke here. Trap there. Ensures the Q lineup. Auto to follow. They just want to chip Nako down. Again, he loses a lot of HP when he goes all out, so getting him as low as possible is nice, but he will be able to heal back up in a lot of circumstances. Nako just going to respect this and back away. In the meantime, Drake does go down for Vitality. But remember that 3 of the grubbies went in favor of KC, and now Kalist is, well, making good use of them just to slowly burn down that tower.
And then Kana is here on the wave, can just equalize it.
Yep, plus he's got nowhere to go. Takes a ton of damage.
Yeah,
we'll finally reset. Kana can't afford to get over eager, but he does. That's the ulti now going, and he still wants to kill Fleshy, and he still manages to kill Fleshy.
And here's Yike. Really know about the W cooldown.
Exhaust is there. Call the pack is there to let for a bit longer, but Yike manages to get 2. Turning it away. Now queuing over the wall. Flashing from Karzi. Karzi doesn't quite have the range. Dashing out. Double auto to get it done.
And it's a scrappy fight.
Let's see what KC can do as they set up here on the top side. Vitality looks like they're just going to respect it back away from the tower. So first tower very likely to just go in favor of KC. You can see Karzi in the minimap is pushing bottom lane, but Kalist had the grubs, already knocked it down a little bit too quickly, so that additional gold going to go KC's way.
And this Cassandra is just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to reach a point eventually where I don't know if KC has the damage to deal with him. In the end, Cassandra is not really a tank. He's more of a warden slash bruiser. Like, when he gets accelerated early, he gets so much more damage from offensive stats. The fact that he can just buy tanky stats and get damage from them means it's actually such a heavy snowball champion now. Wise looks for the player on flashing.
Lockdown on there. Fleshy can buy a couple of seconds by jumping up in the air, but he doesn't even have time to do so. Another TP coming in, extending the play. Now Nako wants to make the difference, but in the midst of 5 people, I don't think he's strong enough. Ulti going all out, immediately going to get interrupted by the Vault Breaker. Does not have enough stats to find his way through that one.
I don't think they spotted him. He queued over the wall.
Equalizer, Lince is starting to back up. Forced to use the call to pack. Yike caught on the wrong side of the wall, trying to make it out. The Drake still going in his favor. Ulti from Kalist going to get body blocked by Karzi. The KC grabbing the Drake.
You do not win early game, you perish and suffer in all eternities in the 7th hell, at least. and you just end up being completely useless.
I like the callback to the Dante Virgil thing earlier. Now we'll see if VIT can steal this. This time, Linces manages to get it. Of course, a little bit messy from Casey there. Knocko's now set to take over, finds that Realm Warp out. So good job caster cursing. I really appreciate that, Ben. Vitality appreciate you too, as the gold lead starts to shrink and the Herald has now been summoned.
I mean, that was an odd play. That was just strange.
That it
was like half of Casey really wanted to fight, and half of Casey was like giving this Rift Herald, right?
Well, it's all falling apart for Casey. Flash forward, Realm Warp. Yep, no. Excuse me, not Realm Warp. The follow up there. Linces has now killed Yehu in the mean. Okay, what the hell is happening? I was lulled into a false sense of security. Nothing. I thought we were calmly playing a normal game. And then the Rift Herald got picked up by Vitality in the chaos, as they also picked up a few more kills, a shutdown, and everything.
Will this play matter?
Yes, it should. Knocko. He will not yield!
Oh!
Goes in
He tried to get the angle through the wall there, trying to be fancy with it. I respect the attempt, but it's a good pick by Case. Don't care about dragons this game. Fleshy and Linces here looking for Yehu, doesn't have the Realm Warp.
Yeah. We said he didn't matter! We said he didn't matter, but he can do that one play!
But that was so sick.
Around the minion wave. Into the cocoon.
Wow, beautiful. I mean, Casey will still end up getting the dragon, but look at Vitality. Look how they're posturing. They're already starting the Baron.
Oh my gosh.
TP coming in here from the Nivea.
They're just full committing.
Full sending it. Kana has TP. Has the equalizer. Yike is now in here. We talked about smite battles.
Okay, king in the 50-50. You praised him. Is it a caster curse? Already forced to move back. Ball breaker long cooldown. They've zoned him away completely. They're just going to get the objective. There's no one nearby.
It's just a play.
What?
It's just a play. And now Busio's dead.
Going in, zoning Busio off. Just on the way too. Busio also down. They get Baron, they get kills. They're 1,000 gold ahead. This game started so bad.
Vitality heard our smack talking and they just woke up. Right now, Knocko is such a behemoth in this game. That pick by Fleshy and Linces.
Maybe that is enough for Vitality to shift things in their favor. Fleshy? Oh, baited it into a false sense of security.
He still has repel.
He doesn't have enough time. The rest of the team, though, now on the collapse. Kana exhausted, but goes golden. Knock off the side, zoning a lot of people. Kana getting as much damage down as he possibly can, but that's the reset coming in for Linces. Thus far, 1-for-1. Support for top laner, though, a pretty good deal for Vitality.
Here, and then it's pushing.
Yeah, and again, you're still just delaying the Baron. Flash and Busio delaying the recall now from Knocko. They're just trying to fight. They have to keep an additional kill, so the effective gold has shrank against them, but now at least they should be set to grab this tier 2. Knocko not going to commit any further. Electro Harpoon connecting, that's going to be big. Unstoppable now, dash over the wall with the footwork, blast cone out to safety. As Karzi's now in trouble in the mid lane, wants to make a difference against Yike. Yehu on the way in, Coling is good though. Karzi clean movement, but Busio is here to punish. Lockdown is there, and a shutdown for Yehu.
I love whatever is wrong with Karzi. The fact that he sees 4 people going for him and he
not
goes
the
for
Glizzies. They've lived! Protect those hot dogs. Literally, in this case, it's burning. Flash cocoon from Fleshy. That one wasn't as crazy, bro. That was just a normal one.
Hey, I am impressed with any of these.
Understand them at all. Hard to say.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, the problem is, Finn, we keep trying to regain control of this game. And like a fucking Bronco, it just refuses. Every time we try to explain.
I mean, you just gotta see he's going through bot side, leaving Ryze on mid with the Realm Warp. Probably gonna look to do Equalizer if they want to look for the steal, but Yike will just leave. They're not gonna go for it. They're not gonna risk it just for the second rig of Vitality. Maybe a wall from a Navia or something like that.
Yeah, and look, Fiesta's had some good walls, but it's a tough ask because now they're just immediately getting engaged on Kana, instantaneous fall. Fleshy in trouble as Glitz just 2 autos him down in the mid lane. They get caught at the same time. I take it back. Casey don't need a team fight. They're just gonna pick him off left and right.
That was beautiful by Yike. He did such a cool mechanic there. I'd like to see it later, but now we still are fighting here. Kana in the back and torching them.
Fiesta running.
It's critting the Glizzy.
They are burning the Glizzy.
Yeah.
The Glizzy will survive. The Baron, however, doesn't look like it will.
But Knocko will not yield. He will TP back in there and try to hold this. Look at that shield.
It's true.
I have to walk around the traps. Linces
Find Showmaker. Get the copy pasta ready. Knocko, it's his time to shine. 7K on the objective. And getting lower. Casey not certain if they want to commit to this. They don't have control over Linces. Kana forced to go golden. In goes Knocko. Snipes enemy top laner. Now he absolutely will not yield. Oh, it's montage time. 2.3K. Lower. They get the Baron. Are you kidding me? Casey cannot handle Knocko. In goes Linces to try and finish finish off. Yike is going to get the reset. Immediately going to ult back on Glitch. Are you kidding me? Glitch running will finally find the kill. The shutdown is there, but the Baron once again to Vitality. Fleshy to follow. The useless Elise finds a way back in. The blast cone out. Fiesta takes the kill.
Nipples of a man no more. He's actually so useful this game. He's actually finding some of these crucial stuff, but it's on the back of Nako, who is just a demon in this game too. 2 solo kills every single team fight. He is the man that steps up and makes sure that Yike cannot get the smite off. He W's him out of the Baron pit, puts him in GA, and denies.
Fleshy still isn't Elise, so we'll go up here, drop down on the minion, and try to walk his way around this one.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, well, I don't... Oh, it's Sonya's. Okay, good. I thought that was a Seeker, so I was like, brother, you're dead if you stopwatch, but it's fine. Wants to get some value out of it.
I mean, it was bold of us to assume that we would see a Baron into a clean setup before someone dying.
That was bold of us.
Yeah, I mean, we should...
That's our mistake, audience. That's on our bad. We've seen enough to understand what kind of game this is.
I claim full responsibility for that player.
Full responsibility. Yeah. That's on us.
Now, look at KC. Nako walking up. He's alone still.
Ooh, lockup is there to knock Nako, but he just jumps back into Busio. Coling running down to stop anyone else from engaging. Yehu does a lot of damage, but he's just popped the actualizer. Now he's not going to have that cooldown if the fight continues, and Nako just keeps walking.
Weaves out of the engage, and then just manages to kill Busio without getting CC'd. So super well played by Karza. Great display of mechanics. Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
He still doesn't have
waiting.
TP, though.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
Does he know?
Last pop
Does he know?
Second. Goes into the mid lane, though. They're trying to make the play happen. Instantaneous sticks odds. Comes in from Karza. He gets a lot of damage down to the Coling, but it's not enough. Meanwhile, 1v1. Yehu versus Nako.
Okay, he's cheating.
But the Realm Warp takes him out. He opted in, he queued up for a game of 2x KO and immediately alt F4'd. And you gotta, sometimes that's how you gotta get around the loss, I guess. Fleshy, still living for far longer than expected. The root connects well. Fleshy. He doesn't land on the trap. Glitch did misplay the trap.
He dodged the trap. Dog.
Getting damaged. Nako threatening on the side. Lince is jumping in for some reason. Will lose a lot of HP. That is going to make it a lot harder for Vitality to get control of this. Nice little stun over the wall. Okay, KC have really forced Vitality back and are taking a lot of space here, despite midway being initially relatively even. A lot of gold going to get deleted.
Ooh, Lince just used W here, though. Yeah, he might take big damage.
Follow wave on excellent equalizer to zone the team away. Cliff still standing on the front line.
Look at the traps.
90 caliber net to get away. Lenses to make it over the wall. Hoping to steal the objective, but the Cloud Drake goes down their favor. Busio gets the rest of the team peeled away. Realm War forward into the entire lineup. Yike going over the wall. KC have Kalist untouched, raining down damage. Lenses tries to bring it back. Sent into the GA, and down he will go. Only the support left standing. A recall, the only hope for respite from Fleshy, as KC hold on to the Drake and dominate the fight.
I mean, it's a nice attempt by Vitality, but you see how important it is to be first at the objective. Either you're the team walking into all those Caitlyn traps, or you're the team walking into the Nivea wall with all those slows and stuns. You need to be first at objective, and this time it's KC, and they pick up the Dragon, they pick up the inhibitor, and they will definitely pick up this Nexus.
That they will. KC finally find the team fight they were looking for, and they instantaneously end the game 2-0 here in Paris.
Well, it was the scenic route, but they got there in the end. I really gotta give kudos to KC. After that game one was a fantastic stomp. This game too, a little bit messy, a little bit rough around the edges. But when crunch time came, they held together as a 5-man unit, and they actually outplayed Vitality in the team fights.
That they did. Impressive stuff from them in front of their home crowd, keeping that momentum going. MSI, a struggle. EWC looking good here in week 1 against Vitality at the very least. Looking strong as well. And of course, for your Kia player of the series, Kana, Yike, or Busio, all good options. One more bow. One more bow.
Happy faces on the team of KC.
There's some organizing happening. They're getting a photo with the fans behind them. That photo's going to go hard. Quick fin, turn.